We're back, baby! Hey, everybody! Welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. This is session 177. And I'm actually really excited about what's going to happen tonight. Well, what could happen tonight. So let's go ahead and kick things off with a little bit of a recap, shall we?
Yeah.
I'll love it.
Previously, outside the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, dawn broke on the city of Waterdeep on the 3rd of Alturiac. The party had spent several days in the City of Splendors, some recuperating, but all gathering strength, knowledge, and skill, with the aim of preparing themselves for a journey to rescue Valenna, and then to work toward the goal of fighting House Avrindar. The party was successful in many tasks. Ashes and Matashtai both achieved new heights in their focuses, while Ezrah made breakthroughs in the discovery of magic within Calabash's tome. For his part, Bones continued his carving work, but also made strides to address a more concerning issue. For the rogue had been haunted of late. He made his way to Falconmere Manor, where the lady of the house, Jareth Falcon, revealed that Bones had been cursed by wielding a weapon of the Night Serpent, and that slowly but surely it would take everything that he was from him. Bones sought to end the curse, but hopefully keep the blade, as it was a powerful weapon. Jareth and Melanor worked on coming up with a ritual to accomplish that task, but it would take components of a rarer sort. Since obtaining them might take some time, Bones visited Eotaden and had the enchanter hide the dagger away from him, hoping that would help prevent some of the harm that had been done. As the night of the 3rd fell, Matashtai experienced dreaming for the first time in a long time. But he was not alone in his dreams. Sehanine Moonbow, the Lady of Dreams, met the monk within his thoughts, with words of caution and encouragement. And then Matt dreamed he was a dragon, and flew around the Sword Mountains, 'cause why the fuck not? After making some additional preparations, the party on the 4th of Alturiac made their way to the Temple of the Saladrin, where they met with the dreamer Ameslaria. The Moon Elf welcomed the party and, without delay, walked them through the ritual that would be performed. In a glade filled with mushroom rings and beams of moonlight, the party would be given a concoction to coax them into a deep slumber. Ameslaria, using the power of the Lady of Dreams, would ferry the party to Dalquor, the dream realm of the world of Eberron. The journey would be fraught with danger, and each member of the party would need to struggle through their own dream with the dreamer's aid. Finally, once the party was united in the dream world, Ameslaria would guide them, using Matashtai's connection to Valenna into the inner realms of Dalquor. There, they would hopefully find Valenna, and be able to bring her out of that place. And so the party drank, and lay down amidst the moonlight, ushered to sleep by the low chants of the elves as the scent of sandalwood hung about the air. A scent that, for one of the party, began to change, turning bitter, clean, an odd burning of inorganic material, the scent of ozone. And that is where we fade back into the scene. That is where I get to change music, because I forgot to change music last time. So, here we go.
Sure.
Jake just suddenly got a very disturbed look on his face.
Why?
I don't know why. It wasn't anything I did.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's my foot, bro.
all of you lay down within the mushroom circles, within the moonbeams. You hear the low rhythmic chanting, and the concoction that you drank ushers you into a dark place, where your consciousness ebbs and flows, where there's this kind of woozy, hazy, dreamlike state. And you all dream, including you, Matashtai. But the dreams are more ephemeral than they might normally be. Small spurts of color and thought, powerful pulls of emotion. Nothing consistent, everything constantly changing and moving. Until one of you begins to smell that smell of ozone. You hear a muffled voice. And I'm gonna try to speak in a muffled voice, but if Discord is a pain in the ass, we'll see how it goes.
Stage
Anyways.
muffle. Sorry.
You hear, hey, can you hear me? Hey, Stormskin boy, can you hear me?
Who's there?
Who's that? Who do you think's here? You numbskull?
That was hurtful.
Was it? Like,
I mean-
legitimately, was it? Or, I could try to be...
It was a little aggressive.
Look, you know what? That's probably my bad. I'm a little tense right now. You're right. I should loosen up. We're just getting started, so probably good to not go in full bore. You coherent?
I mean, I think so.
Okay. You're the first one that I found. I don't know what happened with all of you, but you went to sleep, we made the jump, and you all went poof all over the fucking place.
Like after summoning Shinron, the Dragon Ball's just kind of...
You all are the Dragon Balls. Very nice.
Yeah.
Can I be the 7 ball?
What? You can be whatever ball you want. Just don't bring me into it. Look. I'm gonna have to take hold of your dreams, okay? In order to
Oh.
kind of like rein you in and then find the others. And then once we got you all kind of like gathered together, we'll be able to use your friend as a guide, okay?
Gonna pretend like I understand what you're telling me.
Okay, well, here's the
Lead the way.
important part. I just need you to be aware and prepared, because the dream probably isn't going to be super happy about me grabbing it and taking it somewhere, okay? It's gonna turn on you, so just keep your wits about you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yes.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna make things... Alright, yeah, we're good. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, in Do you want a countdown, or are you, like... You got me
Let's just
nervous
go.
because, like, I don't know. I didn't think I was being that mean, and I'm
Lead the
worried that
way.
you're sensitive. I don't want to, like, disturb, like...
Lead the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything goes black.
Okay.
Dreams are a funny thing. You talk to a lot of different people, and they will tell you that dreams come from so many different places. Come from the gods, right? After all, there are gods of dreams. They come from your experiences, because obviously, right? You dream about things that you've done before, so surely that's a reasoning. Then there's the weird stuff, the things that you've never experienced, not even heard in like a bard's tale. That's none of these dreams, or none of those things are this dream. Or maybe they are a little bit of this dream, little parts and pieces all over. You're surrounded by darkness. And you're surrounded by noise. Kind of like banging, loud banging. And it startles you, and it kind of like it inherently kind of scares you. You're not sure why, but it kind of does. You're not sure where this loud banging is coming from. And the darkness is just so pervasive. It makes you want to scream. It makes you want to yell. You feel this welling up in your chest. And then another sound cuts through the banging. And it's the sound of a child, of a baby, crying. And it takes you a moment before you realize that it's your sound. It's your crying. You don't have memories of the night that changed your life. You were too young to actually formulate anything. But memory, like dreams, is kind of a strange thing. It's really good at faking stuff. And there was someone that's still around that was old enough to remember that night, or at least decent portions of that night. Your sister. And she's told you about the things that happened. Not perhaps in the greatest of detail. Sonia has shared with you everything. She's an open person. She hasn't lied or hidden anything to you that you would think, right? But when a person tells a story of great tragedy, it's natural for them to leave out particulars, right? As some might say, the gory details. You realize that this is not a memory, but perhaps this dream is some sort of cobbled together recreation of what a memory might be from the fragments that you know, and perhaps the parts that are filled in by your mind. That banging, you realize, is the sound of cupboards and doors being hastily thrown open and then slammed shut. You hear shouting. And whether it's just the combination of not actually having a memory of it, so not knowing what was said, or the weird distortion of a dream as a baby, filtering it to where you can't understand anything, you recognize voices. You recognize your father, your mother, Zekle Laraj. There's a tension. Something's happening. A few moments pass of this happening, and you do hear suddenly a lower, or not lower, a higher pitched feminine shout. Your sister's shout. And then all the banging stops. All the yelling stops. There's some speaking. Loud, kind of strong voices. And a strange fourth voice. Different from your mother's, different from your father's and sisters. And the other members of your family go quiet. And then your mother screams. As the dream shifts on you, you're not in a crib or a bassinet anymore. And you get the distinct impression that you're not within the body of the imagined child anymore. You're kind of floating, a nebulous kind of cloud moving through the vague remnants of this household that you don't truly remember. And again, distorted memory or lack thereof, the tale told to you but not the details left out. Your mind fills the void with not good things. Misshapen bodies, pools of blood, but not consistent. This nebulous form that you are experiencing moves through a place many times larger than your home would be, rooms repeating. You see the body or a body of what could have been your mother multiple times in different positions, slain in different locations, different wounds, burnt in certain scenarios, frozen in others, in ways where it is obviously not a memory or the retelling of a memory. It's a dream changing and distorting. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Of course. Of course.
While I
Oh,
sit
nine.
here and do the dance between scenes and hope that, hey, we made it. Nope, we didn't. Damn it, I spoke too soon and then it crashed.
Celebrating prematurely.
Look, sometimes it do be that way. God damn, it is being especially annoying tonight.
Premature Seb.
Stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Trying too hard.
Got too far.
Oh. I a 9. This type of stuff, witnessing this in a dream, right, is not an easy thing to experience. Most people would not call it a dream, they would call it a nightmare. It's challenging to restrain one's emotions in a scenario where you have very little control, like you would in a dream, right? You feel multiple emotions. You feel just concern. Feel this kind of like existential dread that, may or may not be founded. You're in a dream. Maybe everything's fine, but this isn't a pleasant experience. And the entire time you're going through this, your mind is your own and it's rationalizing, but it's disassociated. It's almost as if your mind is the mind of another, right? Like you're looking at your mind and you're like, no, calm down, mind, right? Like it's fine, it's a dream, but your mind ignores you. Your mind doesn't care, right? As dreams are wont to be, they split from here to there. You are experiencing these extreme emotions, and then all of a sudden, you're you standing in a entryway, a small foyer that kind of like lets out into a little common room that is set maybe about a foot lower into the ground. And this does strike a bit of a memory, right? Not your own particular memory of standing here, perhaps, but this is maybe a memory of your sister describing your childhood home to you, right? Or maybe some deeply buried memory of you seeing your surroundings as your mother kind of like held you and walked you through your home. But you're standing there, and there's 2 bodies on the ground next to you. You look down, and they're faceless, formless, androgynous, right? You can't tell, but like most dreams, either you know nothing about a thing that you can clearly see in front of you, or there is a thing that you can't make heads or tails of, and in your mind, you are certain that it's an elephant. And though you see these 2 faceless, androgynous forms on the floor next to you, you can't make out who they are. You know instinctively, certainly, that they are your mother and father. There are cleavers, meat cleavers, inside their chests. The doorway in front of you is open. It doesn't lead outside to the landscape that you know your home existed in. It leads out into a black void. Standing in that black void is a figure holding 2 bloody butcher cleavers. With the head of a rabbit. And he looks at you. Says, "Ah! Oh! Oh shit! Get him! Contain it! and everything explodes. The dream shifts again. And you're not a figure at this point. You're nothingness. You're existing, and you feel this kind of like static in the back of your mind. You're standing outside of a shattered, ruined building in a glade, and streaks of lightning pour down around you. Cataclysmic storm. There's nothing, there's no one, no bodies. But your sister, who you know survived, right? Certainly not that rabbit-headed figure that you had just seen a few moments past. Feel that static in the back of your mind again? Shh. Shh. Here. Shh. Make a wisdom saving throw.
How about an 11?
Getting better.
Before I get worse?
Oh, is that how it goes?
I mean, that's a 12. I feel pretty good about a 12 minus 1.
You hear the familiar voice in the back of your mind cut through the static. Hey, I don't know what's going on, but you need to fight it. Something's coming. Hey, can you hear? Can you? And the static is replaced by lightning, by the striking of lightning. And those emotions that you had felt prior, the uncertainty, the existential dread, there'd been an underlining emotion the entire time. Suddenly wells to the surface. Anger. Anger at countless things, honestly. You have Ezrah has a lot to be angry about should he choose to be angry. And dreams quite often don't give us much of a choice. There's a surge of what feels like powerful electricity around. And everything fades to black. You feel this turmoil well up in your soul, and you feel this anger rising. And as it does, you feel the need, the desire, the want to take that anger out on something. The darkness begins to recede under the extent of purple streaks of lightning, and you find yourself in a place you have never seen before, never been before, a realm of chaotic energy, a realm of storm and stone, a realm of thunder and lightning. And you feel something coming. And you know you need to destroy it. And as that feeling wells up inside of you, you feel as if you're getting hit over and over and over again in the back of your head. And then all of a sudden, something breaks, and you hear a voice in your mind loud and clear. Holy fuck! Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, but the dream is not happy. Can you feel yourself? You feel
Yes.
strands of yourself, multiple fibers and portions coursing about in a contained space. You feel yourself, but it is not the yourself that you are familiar with.
Not normal.
I'm going to try to bring your friends in as best as I can to help you. You have to fight. Don't let whatever's coming take you. Don't let it stop you. Do not let it destroy you. You have to fight, okay?
Okay.
All right. Because if you die, you're out. And we're just getting started. I need... Ashes, Bones, and Matashtai to roll me a d20. This is going to be an order of operations.
I've rolled a d20. I've also rolled a d... Oh, God. So, can we just, like, lump ours two together and...
No! Alright, 18, 11, and 2. That means Matashtai, Bones, and then Ashes. Matashtai! Do you want to be a master of the wind? One of the earth? The flowing water? The frozen glacier? Or a body of fire?
Wind me, bro. Dang.
Bones!
I want to be.
You want to be fire? By the way, these are not mutually exclusive. You can be the same thing if you want to. I just figured that you guys wouldn't want to be.
That's kind of lame.
No.
Yeah,
No.
right?
No dupes.
Again, agreed. No dupes.
Ashes. If you want
I
no
want
dupes,
you-
your remainders are earth, water, and ice.
I will be Earth.
You will be Earth? Earth it is. Alright. Ezrah, you don't get a choice. You are a creature of lightning.
Lightning.
Fight.
Alright. Uno momento. I have to go give you guys control of your specifics. So let's see how this goes. I might not have put them in an easily accessible place, but we shall see. We're gonna do boop, and we're gonna do boop.
Oh, Lordy boop.
Ezrah should now have access to his character.
Yep.
Matashtai, you should now have access to your character.
Okay.
It might be like in a drop down that you have to open.
Do you know
Ashes.
what drop down?
Let me check. I think it's specials and then dream elementals.
Oh, there they
Okay,
are.
okay. I see.
Okay.
Yeah, special.
And then bones.
It's me on bones.
Yeah.
I have a fire. There's no fire.
Corbin, I have no fire.
Corbin!
All right. Everyone, please take a few moments to look at your new character sheet, and figure out what the fuck you have access to and what you can do, because it's probably going to be a little bit important. I am going to set the scene.
Dang.
Ezrah, you find yourself guided by the dreamer Amos Laria into this place of elemental fury. It is a crux of lightning and stone, howling winds. In the distance, you can hear the surge of water battering the land, and blips and portions throughout the stone you can see erupt in little fonts of lava. But here, this place is concentrated around your being, and you look, see your being in a way that you can only see yourself in a dream, right? You see yourself as if you have stepped out of your own body, a corporeal-ish form, a creature traced of lightning, flashes portioning out your body with every kind of like movement. As you think about your hand, ripples of lightning course out down each digit, each finger, actually materializing a form for you. You're in a dream of elemental lightning. And it is within this dream of elemental lightning that we are going to find ourselves
Whoa.
Crook strike, we made it.
coursing through. Out of nothing, you suddenly feel a presence. Your friends, your allies, but not your friends and allies. A howling vortex of wind rises up. The very earth begins to shake and split, and as it does, this creature rises, pulls himself up out of it. That crack in the ground that the earth elemental pulls himself out of continues, and then you see lava begin to seep up and bubble out and form into this burgeoning creature of fire.
It's like Hercules.
A little bit. A little like we're playing the Titans. Yeah. All right. Out of the darkness, all around you, dozens of figures. Dozens of rabbit-headed
Oh, fuck.
figures
There's rabbits.
holding cleavers in each hand.
Jesus Christ.
They are covered in blood. Many of them splashes across their face, their eyes bloodshot, their features often droopy or slurred. You know not if by the dream or by some strange alignment in and of themselves, but every single one of them wields two bloody cleavers. And as they materialize out of the darkness, in unison, but discordant, they howl. Contain them! Do not let them free! I need everyone to select their tokens and roll for initiative.
Oh shit. We're trying to be contained.
Don't
Obviously
let 'em
contained. I'm
free.
air.
Don't rat them free. I burned. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, he's
Slowest.
he's a slow burn, but he's burning. Ooh, baby. All right. Okay. This is gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a full ass thing. Un momento. While I piss myself. I see some people are already taking measurements.
Yep. That was a Zachariah.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay?
Look, it's important to know what's going on. Very important to... God damn, that's so many fucking bodies. Dear Lord Jesus. Okay. At the top of the initiative order, let me go ahead and flip on up, please. Be nice to me. Yay! Battle map! Alright. As we flip
God.
over to our map...
Oh, you can linger. Ooh, look at that. Look. Linger.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
pretty cool, right?
Oh, it's lingering.
Okay. At the top of the turn, Ezrah,
That's so good.
elemental lightning, courses through you. You are the lightning. You are free. And these things want to take that freedom from you. They want to stuff you into a little box, and they want to poke and prod you and cut pieces of you away from yourself.
That's fucked up, Jeremy.
You are also not this creature of elemental lightning. You are yourself. You are Ezrah. You are your own mind. And the two are separate but one. The second one, Ezrah, remembers this is a dream. And you remember you were told, try to control your dream. I need you to make a mental saving throw. You get to choose. When I say mental saving throw or physical saving throw, you get to choose whichever one you want to make out of the 3 mental statistics: wisdom, intelligence, or charisma. So I need you to make a mental saving throw. Your DC is a variable DC, but the base of the DC is 20.
Is this off of my stat sheet?
This
or
is
the
off
elemental?
of Ezra's stat sheet.
Okay.
This is an Ezrah saving throw.
I'm gonna do charisma then.
All right.
And this is a save or a check?
Saving throw.
How about a 27?
27. All right. So the way that this works is it is a variable DC, right? So I'm not gonna spoil too much, depending on how things go. But each step is a 5. So a 20 means neutrality, right? Like you have made the dream not turn against you. Beating it by 5, so a 25 means a minor control of the dream. So Ezrah, as you think back to that moment, you have an opportunity here. You have a chance to shape the dream, but only in a minor way, right? So perhaps like moving yourself a little bit, or maybe jumping up in the initiative order a slight amount or something like that. What would you like to do as your control of the dream?
I would like to.
Rage is not an option.
I would like to rage.
Mm,
You roll better in maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I can only roll 2 higher than what I did, so.
Well,
Is there a way I can empower my build the? I'm gonna say rage, but build the electricity build a static shock or something of that nature to empower my ability or abilities.
I'll say, let's do a little bit of a test. You've kind of warped the what's the thing here? You have warped the reality? Question mark? You have warped the dream, bent the dream perhaps to you, and your desire, right, is to destroy, is to do more against these creatures that harry you. Roll me a d4. For your next turn, whatever you do is going to do an additional 2d6 lightning damage. Okay? So you feel that energy kind of well up in response, and you kind of shape. You see the stuff of the dream kind of around you, and you kind of no, that's mine, and you take it and put it into yourself, and the lightning builds.
Mine.
Okay. Mine. All right, where the fuck is this rabbit? This rabbit goes. It runs up here. Ashes, you see a rabbit start just booking it. And these guys are kind of a little pudgy, a little but they don't run like rabbits. They got a kind of a big belly, and they got 2 left feet, right? And they're just kind of high stepping towards you. Blood splattered face, part of his ear missing. That's his turn. This one is going to run right up to you, Ezrah, and it is going to swing at you with the cleaver. I whispered the roll. Query,
Right.
Query whisper.
That will never know.
Whisper toggle. There we go. Auto roll the stuff. Reroll. All right. Cleaver. 24.
That is.
Cleaver. Whoosh. Slashes
This is
into your
considered-
form of lightning, and absolutely is not a magical weapon. It's just a bloody cleaver. So you take 3 slashing damage. And this rabbit goes, ha! I got him! And swings again. God damn. Okay, we're starting off. It's a thing. We're starting off. It's a thing. You take another 4 slashing damage as the excited rabbit just boing, jumps up and just kind of carves down through you, almost kind of Buster slashes you. And it is Matashtai. Matashtai, this actually isn't Matashtai. So Mitch, this isn't you. You are not here. Matashtai is not here, but you are piloting this air elemental. And this air elemental is a figment of Ezra's dream, and currently Ezra's dream wants to kill these fucking rabbits. What do you want to do?
I make ear sounds and I rush over here.
Hella.
Okay.
Hella.
I think I can only get 2 of these rabbits at a time if I can't sit on multiple squares.
Nope. Or yeah. So two I think is the most you can get right now.
Whirlwind!
All right, we be whirlwinding. Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay, dexterity or strength saving throws?
That is a great damage roll.
That is a
14.
they both fail.
Oh yeah, now they take 66 bludgeoning. Get exploded.
I don't think it's supposed to have the damage roll there. Sorry. Let me go check your character.
I clicked the thing.
Yes.
roll damage.
He did the needful.
Oh, no, it is supposed to have the damage. It's just the incorrect damage. It's supposed to be the 66. My bad. Not supposed to be 48. It's supposed to be the 66, which you have rolled, so it's the 23.
Fine.
So on a failure, they take
He'll allow
the
it.
23 damage, and they
I
are
will allow
flung
it.
up to 23 feet away from... I need you to roll me... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll me... well, no, roll me a 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 2, 3. Roll me two d3s.
Okay. You get a 1 and a 2.
I get a 1 and a 2. 1... 2. Okay. This one goes... How far are they flung? 20 feet?
10 feet.
Fine. This one
No,
goes...
20.
Wah! Zipping off. This
They
one...
also take 1d6 damage for each 10 feet they were thrown.
If they hit
Oh
something.
no, if they strike it. If they strike something. Never mind.
This one, though, does. This one hits another rabbit. Well, okay, so the other rabbit gets a dex saving throw. Dex saving throw! I layered the air elemental on the rabbit. My bad. That one succeeds! Okay, that one dodges. So, this one goes 5, 10, 15, 20. Roll your additional 46 damage. Please, sir.
Roll 4d6.
Hmm.
God damn, almost as big as my 66.
It matters if you can get it. This rabbit, right, is flung towards another rabbit-headed creature. That one dodges out of the air, and this first one goes sailing, right, and is just gonna sail off, further away, and hits some solid wall of clear nothing and splatters across the wall.
Gross.
In wind, I say, there's an invisible wall.
I don't speak that dialect. Sorry, bro.
Wow. Wow.
I understood him because I also speak Aran,
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
air language.
I roar at them in windy rage.
He
and
roaring.
that is the end of my turn.
Oh lord, he roaring. This rabbit goes, oh shit! Steps up next to you, and starts swinging. The 20. Can I roll lower? Is that an option? You
It
take
is, Jeremy. It really is.
you take 2 slashing damage, Mitch. And then he swings an 18.
Bullshit.
You take another 2 slashing damage. Dear Lord Jesus. Apparently I roll high right now. That is his turn. This
I'm
guy's
wind.
dead.
They can't slash me.
Can they not?
No, they can't.
Does that say that on your character sheet?
No, it does not say that.
It specifically.
I'm gonna
says
ignore
can
that
I
one then.
splash? What's a soundboard?
Oh, no, man.
What?
Oh,
The...
no,
no,
melon.
melon.
This guy
Oh,
starts
no,
running forward.
man.
I don't think I've ever had this before.
This guy runs up to you, Jay. Cleaver.
My AC is, I just looked at it,
This
19.
is 7.
So the first and second hit, or first and third hit.
Oh no! It's just the lowest one. You take 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then a 14. Finally, I roll a miss. Okay. You take 4 slashing damage, and that's it. This guy is gonna run back towards Matashtai and swing. Ah, get him, boys! That's a critical failure.
I am the wind. You cannot hit the wind.
He's fine. He hits the wind. You take 4 slashing damage.
Scam rip.
This is bullshit. Cannot cut the wind with a knife.
Well, in this particular case, it looks like you can. Ezrah! Lightning cannot be contained, but it can apparently be cut with a blade? Question mark? There's a bunch of these little rabbit-headed fucks. They all look like they want to hurt you. And you got some elemental buddies. What do you want to do?
How tall are these rabbit fucks?
They vary. They're not all exactly the same shape and size, but they're in between. They're roughly human stature, maybe a little shorter, in between like 4.5 to 5.5 feet tall.
So I'm gonna fly up 20
Okay.
feet.
All right, you will
And
take an attack of
then-
opportunity.
Yep.
Big miss.
And then I am going to jet forward. Go there. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Shock Nova.
Whee! Okay, what's it do?
DC 14 Constitution saving throw from all 5 of these fucks.
Yep. And you have positioned yourself outside of the range of your allies. That's smooth sail and ace. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 successes. Roll that beautiful bean footage. With your additional 2d6 lightning damage on top.
What is this one?
That one, that one. Rutschacharg!
Nice.
Ooh, not a super great roll on that one. Bunch of 2s and 1s. But that is a fair amount of damage. Okay. On a success, they take half damage. 19. 19. Minus 19. Half would be 9?
Yes. And then the failures are staggered,
Staggered! Ah.
meaning half speed, no reactions, and can only take an action or a bonus action, not both.
They're fucked. Alright, fantastic. Anything else for your turn?
No, sir. That's my go.
Wonderful. Okay, we've got the first. Boop, 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 boop. This guy runs up. Boop, boop, boop. This guy runs up. And now we've got an earth elemental.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So I see these guys. All right. Question.
Mhm.
2 questions. This is important. Number 1. Is there ground here?
Yes, you are. The map shows streaks of lightning. Those streaks of lightning are actually all above you. You
Okay.
are on some sort of solid, dark earth of some sort.
Second, are my elemental bros considered standing on that ground? Or
The
are
one-
they floating over it?
The one next to you is. The lightning and the air one are not.
Okay,
Yeah,
that changes a little bit.
I'm standing here.
That it does.
That-
You may have noticed that both Mitch and Jake immediately vacated the allied area, basically.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it. It's like because all right.
Yep.
So
Yep.
if it's cool. So, I am going to. Oh shit! All right, so I can't hit Mitch because he's technically flying, right?
Yes, Mitch is always hovering
Okay.
as an air
All right,
elemental.
cool.
Once again, superior to earth elementals.
Shut up.
Well, you know.
30. Okay.
If you
Cool.
go there, you are good.
Yeah, that's the plan. So I'm gonna go there, and
Okay.
I am going.
You
to
will take
cast-
2 attacks of opportunity for doing that.
No, I burrowed under the ground to go there.
Oh, right. You've got a burrow speed. A burrow speed of which is the same as your
30.
movement speed.
Yep.
Now, where were you?
Truly the superior Mossy.
Yes, and actually that is all that you needed because it does take 5 to go down and then 5 to come
okay.
up, right?
did not
So when you have a burrow speed of 30, you actually only have a burrow speed of 20, right? Like is the
Assuming
concept,
you want to come
right?
back up.
So yeah, assuming that you want to come back up. Yeah.
Can I
So-
attack while underground?
You have to come.
I
You have
would
to come
assume-
up.
Yeah,
Is
I would
in
assume
order
that would
to-
be
yeah.
stupid. All right, so with that said, I am going to cast You Feeble.
You feeble. Did I actually?
You Feeble.
You feeble. You feeble. All right. Everything in 30-foot radius must make a DC 14 Strength saving throw. Oh my God. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 creatures.
God
Very
damn it, Jake.
nice. Wonderful.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we have 2 successes and a whole shit ton of failures. Roll your fucking beautiful bean footage.
All right, here's my beautiful beam footage. 42.
Very good.
That rolled really high. Wow.
Fuck you, you piddly
2
little
11s
person.
and a 10.
Crikey.
I imagine it's like the first Kupka fight, Mitch. Just
Just mad smashing.
Woo. Okay. The earth swallows 5 of these rabbit-headed figures. It just opens, they fall in, and it slams shut, and you just hear screams and the crunch of their bodies as the earth consumes them. The other 2 do not immediately die, but they do get the shit beat out of them as they are tossed around by the roiling ground.
first blood.
Fuck yeah. Fantastic.
Technically, Mitch got first blood.
Mitch did get first.
Oh well, yeah.
Fuck it,
That's fair.
nerd.
Suck it, nerd! Jake would have
Well, that's
gotten
in turn. I can do
some
nothing
good
else.
blood if he had not rolled 50,000 twos. Unfortunately. Oh, okay, cool. That be that. You said that's the end of your turn? Fantabulous. This guy is gonna go here. This rabbit runs up and he goes, I got this! Look at this big fire dude! And he swings and misses. And then he swings again and hits. For 3 damage against the big fire dude.
So, all right. So I guess you take some damage. You're not allowed to touch me.
Yep. Hey! He takes 5 fire damage.
How much did I take? 3? Minus
You
3?
take 3, yeah, you take 3 slashing. How high up in the sky are you, Ezra?
I'm resistant to that, so I take 1.
No, you take 3 after resistance.
I went up
Oh.
20 feet.
Okay.
Okay, you went up 20 feet. All right. You see below you, this rabbit looks up and he says, "Oh shit! Hey guys, bring the net guns!" And then he looks up and he goes, "Huh!" And he hucks a fucking cleaver at you. So this is gonna be made at a -5. This is basically a disadvantage. This is not a ranged weapon. And it's miss. And you see the cleaver just whoosh appears back in his hand. It doesn't like fly back to his hand, it just appears back in his hand like he never threw it. And he just goes, "Oh shucks!" This guy runs up to the fire elemental and smacks him. Whoop! not a disadvantage. That's okay. It's a 22. Doesn't matter. You take 2 damage, fire elemental.
Okay. What, did you throw something at me, or did you touch me again?
I touched. This is all touching. And then he hits you again for another 3. So you take 5 total. And you get to burn him. Dear Lord Jesus, he burns. He goes, ah! That's hot! This guy tries to hit the air elemental. And he does for 2 more slashing damage. God damn, I am rolling, like, amazingly. This guy goes, oh god! Oh god! And throws a cleaver at the lightning elemental. 17, does that hit you? Does not hit you.
19.
Ay. Okay. Another one coming to Fireboy. Fireboy.
Hello,
Another
That does
2.
hit.
And then nothing. Another 5. Okay. So these rabbit-headed figures are just, like, swarming the fire elemental and just screaming as they hit it. Right? Like, just being enveloped in flames, leaping off of it as they're striking it. But they're doing it anyways. This guy is gonna... Oh, that would have been a disadvantage. Is gonna miss. As he throws a cleaver. And then this one runs up to the air elemental and swings. Big miss. And then a hit for 3 damage on the air elemental. And then we are to the fire elemental.
Hello, that is I.
Hello!
I will burn it with action that I'm going said.
What? Huh?
You're
cutting out on
breaking
me.
up, dude.
You're breaking up.
There we go.
Repeat what you said.
You're breaking up. We're
No,
breaking up.
the other part.
Oh, I was stalling.
Oh, gotcha. You were stalling. Understood. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna just move up in these guys.
Okay. Oh, he moving.
So when I move in them, they just take fire damage. They're on fire. So good luck with that.
Wonderful.
And then I will say in Ignin, my burning finger tells me to defeat you.
Thank you. I love you so
God.
much for that. Any burning fingers? Oh wow, really low damage rolls on those burning fingers. Holy
that was
shit.
burning damage. That's not burning finger.
Oh yeah, you click the burning
Yeah, 'cause
damage.
That was for walking into.
Oh, my
because I
bad, my bad.
walked
I
into
thought you had rolled them. Sorry. Roll that beautiful beat.
Now it's rolled low damage for my burning. That's just like top and bottom. So top is natural 1, and then bottom is 2.
Okay. So, because you're striking the 2 that you're. Oh, are you striking the 2 that you're not inside of right now?
Yeah, how would I strike the ones that are inside of me?
I don't know. Okay, so a miss on the top one and a hit on the bottom one. Ooh,
Okay.
12 fire damage. And now this one's on fire.
He's also on fire.
Fantabulous. All right, that's a lot of fire. Fantastic. Anything else for your turn? Wonderful, wonderful. That guy's dead. Which one's this one? Oh, it's this one. It's the last fire. It's the last fire guy who's gonna sees his friends. Friends? Question mark. Sees the other rabbit-headed figures screaming and burning and chopping against this fire elemental, and he just runs right the fuck up and he goes, ha ha ha! Let's get him. Miss and hit. You take 2 more slashing damage. Oh
Alright,
shit!
and he takes 8 fire damage.
8 fire damage. Very nice.
That's
Fantastic.
a fair trade.
Top of the round. The storm begins to grow overhead, and each of you feels a pressure in your minds. You feel this growing kind of like tension, and Ezra, you hear that kind of like static. You gotta more. They're coming. Let's kill them. "13 creatures remain on the battlefield.
Oh.
Half of that is 6. Everyone takes 6 true damage.
Ooh.
The elementals take 6.
All of
I'm
you take
actually
6 true damage.
immune to true damage? That's
Or 6 true damage.
sorry.
The elementals, not our
The
actual characters.
The elementals. Sorry, yes. Apologize.
Just making sure when you say true damage.
Your elementals take true damage at this point.
I have resistance to true damage.
And you
Yeah, I
hear
also-
all of the remaining rabbit-headed figures go, "Yeah, come on, boys! Bring in the ropes! Bring in the
You are
ropes!"
noise gating really
All
hard.
of that got cut out.
Oh god.
Discord
I-
says no, Jeremy. You don't get to scream as a rabbit.
No,
I
like
appreciate it.
like the
Damn it.
tiniest bit went through, like,
Damn it.
but it was like super
That was pretty
tolerable.
good.
Thank you, Discord.
Oh, they scream at the top of their lungs, "Come on, boys, we got them on the ropes! Bring in other lads!" And as they say that, more figures appear out of the darkness.
Oh,
Good job.
sweet Jesus.
Cool.
The storm
Oh, no.
roils and rages above you, and that static in your mind, Ezra, you hear, trying to push against it, Amasalaria say, "You've got to weather the storm. You have to defeat as many of them as you can, or they will tear you down." And that is where we are going to go to break. We will see you all in just a few moments for more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.